have you thought of the intro?
No.
God, you said you were gonna work on it.
I forgot.
I hate you so much.
Heyo, everyone. What's up?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to...
Sorry I let you down again.
It's okay. That's fine. I'm always used to being let down.
So funny. What is this, week 23?
Week 22.
It is 22? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because we had top 21 Pokemon last time.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. I was thinking we were one past halfway, and I was thinking 22 was halfway, but forget it. So how you guys doing? I'm doing fantastic. Monday's almost over, so that's good.
I'm feeling 22, so.
So this is actually going to be our top 22 Taylor Swift songs.
Oh, God, no. Please.
I don't even know the names of 22 of her songs.
I don't either.
I know like 6. Maybe.
Just give you guys a heads up. This podcast isn't sponsored by Taylor Swift either, so thanks a lot, Taylor Swift.
Nor is it sponsored by Nabisco.
I know. Guys, we're going to get there one day. We're going to be sponsored by Nabisco, and you'll be able to come to us when we go to TwitchCon.
Off. 22.
We're going to be at TwitchCon. You can bring us Oreos.
Teardrops on my guitar. Love story.
Blank Space.
Isn't it Blank Space? Yeah. Then
in 1989.
Bad Blood. I don't know.
Bad Blood.
Yeah, I don't know. That
Look
one.
What You Made Me Do.
What's the one with the goat?
What?
You know the goat? It's like,
oh yeah.
Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
Yeah. No, I don't know what that's called.
Whatever that one is, I know that one. So that's 7. That's all I know.
God.
Oh man, I feel like there's some other ones that like I know, I just don't know the names. So I guess technically, 6 that I know the names of. But yeah, I'm doing freaking awesome. How are you doing, Adam?
I'm doing good. Been chilling, trying to get stuff done. But yeah, excited about some games coming up, and been playing some exciting games. Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling.
What games are you excited about besides Division 2?
Division 2.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'll talk a little bit about that later. It wasn't out when or the in-game stuff wasn't really released when we talked about before, so I'll kind of go over that briefly. But yeah, no, I'm excited about that. I get to play it Friday. I wish I could play it now because it's out now, but that's only if you pre-order. But I got the game through my getting my PC built, so they apparently only released the codes on the release date, which is Friday. So I know I'm doing some work on Friday, but I might be able to play before I go to I'm going to a concert Friday, but
song's called Trouble. All right, continue.
Exactly. Yeah, no. So I hope I get to play some because I really want to make some videos and I want to stream it and stuff. So I hope I get to play Friday and stuff because it looks really awesome. So I'm excited. But
and now I got Trouble stuck in my head.
God dang.
Just the chorus though, just the part with the goat where it's like, now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
That is Trouble, isn't it?
Yeah. Trouble, trouble, trouble.
I feel like that could be in like a goofy version too.
Oh, that's so funny.
But yeah, what have you are you excited about anything coming up this week?
I don't know if I'm necessarily excited. I mean, there's nothing this week that's coming out that I know of anyways that I'm excited for. There's nothing that I'm really excited for that's coming out, but there are things that have piqued my interest. Division 2 has piqued my interest. And then also on the 22nd, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice comes out, which is like the samurai game made by the people from Dark Souls, from Software. So that looks pretty cool. It doesn't look as hard as Dark Souls, so I might pick that up. Also, like you're a freaking samurai, so like that's pretty sick.
Yeah, Eric's has been doing some videos on that.
So I might get that. I don't know. And then I feel like there was like one more that was coming out, but I can't think of it. Not Anthem. I don't know. But yeah, those are, I guess, the main 2 I've been keeping my eye on. Until then, I'm just playing Apex and Civilization 6.
Yeah.
Apex pretty much by myself, unless like I party with people that aren't Adam, because Adam and I can't play together for some reason.
Yeah, it's really stupid. EA, if you're listening, or whoever, Respawn, please fix this.
Basically,
didn't you say that you think it's the game though? Like,
yeah, I think it's the game. I mean, like
that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know, because I don't have any issues playing with other people. I mean, like there was one time tonight I was playing with Soma, and I got kicked once, but it was like after the game. So it was like after the game ended, it like kicked me back to like the main screen, where like you have to click to get to the actual main screen. But
the only thing I can think of is they have that in place for like tournaments, so you can't be on the same IP. But I don't really like. I don't know, dude. It seems really odd and strange that no other game does that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so the only thing I think of is maybe if I didn't use an Ethernet cable, but
maybe. But yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
I'm trying
know.
to figure that out. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, so Apex has been fun. I've been sucking at it a lot because I'm not the best, but I would say a lot of it is due to just bad luck. Like I played games tonight by myself until Soma showed up and was like, "Hey, want to play?" I'm like, "Sure." I played for maybe like an hour and a half by myself, and I must have played like 15 games or something in that hour and a half, and I didn't last maybe. I guess it would be more than 15 technically, but like I lasted maybe like 5 minutes in each one. Some of them, it would like, I would land, run around, look for a weapon, not find a weapon, and then die. So like a lot of it's just like, I have bad luck when I land. Like I can't find weapons to defend myself. So I just have to like kick people and punch them and hope they don't shoot me before I can knock them down with my fists of fury. So I feel like a lot of it's just bad luck. Cause like once I like was with Soman, like actually could get guns and like I was calmed down a little bit. I mean, it wasn't like worked up, but like, you know what I mean by calm down, like focused. Yeah. Like I was actually able to like land shots and like knock people down and stuff. So I think I just have bad luck. And because I have bad luck, I can't find a weapon. And because I can't find a weapon, I can't practice fighting, like firefighting against other people with guns. So like I can't get better. So it's like this vicious cycle that never ends.
Interesting. So my question is for that though, where are you typically landing?
Anywhere.
No, but okay, so are you landing where like a lot of people are landing?
No, I try to avoid people. But like, so I'm not always a jump master, so like I don't always get to choose where I go. But like, even if there are a lot of people going to this one area that we're all going to, I'll try to land like away from everyone. But even then, like, I just don't find anything. It's like, oh, here's like tons of ammo and here's tons of attachments for guns, but guess what? No gun. So it's like I'll just throw the bullets at them. I guess.
Typically don't land where there's a lot of people.
If I'm in control, no, I'd prefer not to. I like to loot and then like fight.
Okay, so it's interesting because me and Trevor, our games last a good bit. Like I would say that me and Trevor's games, we get now, at least now me and Trevor, we finally hit this phase where like we have started to do a lot better. I think we consistently will get in the top 10 almost every game, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Top 10 out of 20.
No, like top 10. I would say like I guess that's technically top 4, maybe top 5. Top 5 squads. I would say.
Okay.
I would say we consistently get in the top 5 squads like every time now. And we get like kills. Like it's not just like we're running around.
Right.
Because what we've been doing is like we don't usually land. So we have like 5 spots that we go to, regardless of where the ship is starting from. Mm-hmm. And that's where we usually always land, right? If we're in control. So we go to are you familiar with some of the names?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to swamps.
I love swamps.
We go to artillery. We go to
swamps.
Yeah, I know. We go to relay, swamps, artillery. The one on the right side near Thunderdome, it's like the airstrip.
Skulltown?
Yeah, the one next to that. We go to that.
Okay.
It's like the airstrips, like 2 little airstrips.
Hydro dam.
No. It's past
something.
I don't know which one it is, but we go there and there's like 2 other spots we go, and basically we end up getting decent loot. And what we'll do is we'll notice like anyone around us, and then we'll go fight them wherever they landed. And most of the time we'll always win because we land in like a mid or high tier place. We usually have like purple body armor, and that's another thing. Body armor is key. If you don't have body armor, you just die. Like. If you have purple body armor, you can win most gunfights. Like if you find blue or purple.
Yeah.
No, but like it's not that hard to find that at the beginning. Like you just have to land in mid or high tier, and you can usually one or two people on your team will have.
I know that. My problem isn't finding armor; it's finding guns to fight with.
But what I'm saying is the argument. What I'm trying to say is that you might need to try doing is there's two ways to do it. Yeah, you can do it where you land in like really secluded places and try to find stuff, but the end of the thing is though is if you get towards the end of the game and your loot that you find is just not as good as the people that they've been killing, because they typically probably did the other route. They probably went somewhere and killed people.
Well, yeah.
It might just end up not being like good enough. So like that's why like if you could try to hit those mid or high tier places, and basically you have to get a little lucky if there is a lot of people around you. But most of the time, if you find one of those places, it's usually just you like in your squad and maybe one other squad. And if you get one or two guns, like you just got to be able to aim and you can kill people. It's not that bad. So that's what I'm saying.
The thing
I
is,
think
like,
you need to use a controller to start off.
I don't avoid everyone. Like usually, like there's always at least one other squad wherever I land. Like I don't mind that because then it's like I can like take their stuff. It's just I can never find a gun in time. Like they'll usually find me or I find them like on accident.
Really unlucky, I guess.
It's just bad luck.
Like, I'm just really interested to see where you land, though. I wonder if it's like
it doesn't matter where I land. I literally went like.
Do you go to buildings or you go for chests?
I go for everything. I literally went like 3 minutes in one game without a gun.
That's kind of crazy.
Soma had to drop one for me.
So, I've told you this, but like I know that you think that like your looting will slow down. I promise you, like if you try the controller, I really think you'll do better. And you can loot really quick with a controller. Like all you do is look down, press R1 or whatever it is. I think it's square or something. But basically, I think if you can do it to get your aim better, dude, I think you'll win more gunfights, honestly. Because like that seems to be your other problem, is what you're saying. Like
I don't know.
When you have your guns,
I think I just need practice.
It's hard though, dude. Like using a mouse and keyboard for practice is tough. I'm just saying, like it's tough, dude. There's people on there that are freaking gods.
Well, yeah, but there's also people who are like my level or like just above my level.
I know. I'm saying if you can get more hits on people though with a controller, you can get little better yield from it. Is what I'm saying. Dude. I'm just saying for personally, my kills went up drastically when I started using controller, and I found that certain guns are easier to use with a controller, and that's why I love. Like, dude, I freaking love the Hemlock. Like I down people so far away with that. Like I just headshot them with the burst rifle. Like I just burst like 4 bursts and they're down. It's like so stupid. Like with the mouse and keyboard, there's no way I would be able to hit them. No way. And the burst feels weird I was telling Trevor that because he didn't really like the burst and he used mouse and keyboard. I was like, the burst definitely feels weird with the mouse because like you can click it faster, so it's like it doesn't feel like it's like synced up, if that makes sense. Like on the controller, you have like that, you have like the triggers, so like you kind of have like a little gauge where like basically you can tap it fast, but it's only going to do it so much. Like I don't know, it feels more in sync with the controller, I guess. Like it feels more natural on the controller. But on the mouse, when I use it on the mouse, dude, terrible with it. That's just my experience with it though. But dude, I don't know, man. I think you should give it a shot. I feel like you do. I really do feel like you do a lot better. But
probably not going to give it a shot.
Because you're already, like you even admit that, you're already not amazing at like FPSs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I've never really played FPSs on PC.
I know. What I'm saying, like even on controller.
Well,
so it's
if I want to get better, I have to play it on PC.
Yeah, but no, you're right. I don't know. I feel like you could do good.
I don't just want to like do better in the game. I want to get better.
Well, I've gotten better, dude. Me and Trevor have gotten better. I just wish we could play.
Yeah.
Dude, we carry you. Who do you play now then? Do you have to play a bunch of people or?
I mean, I usually just play by myself until someone asks me to join their party.
No, I mean like which character?
Oh, which character? Usually Bangalore, but tonight I played a good bit of Wraith and a little bit of Bloodhound.
Do you not like Mirage? I thought you bought him.
So Mirage is great. I love Mirage. Problem is he's not really a team player. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything that can contribute to the team. It's all about him. which is fitting for his character. But like,
isn't the Mirage good though? Because you can decoy and get people to shoot at it, and then you know where they're at.
Yeah, but like, that doesn't really help your team a whole lot, though.
I mean, it technically does. Wraith doesn't really help your team besides portal.
The portals are amazing though.
But I mean, like, if you have like a Pathfinder, it doesn't really do anything.
Pathfinder's good for a zip line, and he can see the circle where it'll be next.
Yeah, I mean,
Bangalore
I just always play
has
with Trevor,
the smoke.
So.
Lifeline is Lifeline. She's all about team support. Gibraltar is another support, and then Bloodhound.
I've rarely seen anyone play that.
Yeah, I don't see anyone play Gibraltar that or Caustic either. Probably because they're so fat. Because like their hitboxes and
stuff. Dude, honestly though, like Wraith is good. I like Wraith, but I feel like Wraith is kind of a solo character too, though. Because like the portal's good. Like I'm not saying the portal's not good, but I use the Q or the L1, or not. Is it the L1? I think it's L1. Basically, her second ability, where she turns invisible. Yeah. I use that one way more than even I rarely use the portal because the thing is I play with Trevor and he plays Pathfinder. So when we're trying to get somewhere, and I know that you can use the portal for other uses. Like I know you can set it up to where like if you get in trouble, you guys can portal back and then like, it gets you like some advantage or whatever. But like for the most part, I've used the portal to try to help my teammates get fast, quicker to areas quicker. But I found in general that I'm just always using his zip line. Like we never need it. And so I just feel like Mirage, bro, like we had a gunfight today. Like there was 2 Mirages, one on our team, one on theirs. And like, dude, the decoys were doing work, man. Like they were like decoying out and like, it makes you wait. It makes you like, you could tell eventually, but like it actually was really, really good crowd control. Cause like, basically, like you'd send it out, and like you see this decoy just run out from a rock, and like you're like, oh, there's Mirage. I was like, oh wait, no, it's his decoy, and then like, so it like kind of got you off guard, but it let the other team get some shots in. So I actually think Mirage is like actually really good character to play for team fights, because like, dude, if you don't know where they're at, like you can just send a Mirage out, and like if they shoot at it, then and it's like,
I mean, like he's definitely good like towards the end when it's only like 3 or 4 squads left. Because like the area the circle becomes so much smaller, so like people are, looking around like, okay, where's everyone else? Where's everyone else? And like if they see that Mirage, they're like, yeah, they'll be more tempted to shoot and stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's getting to that point where I feel like he isn't that great.
No, I gotcha. I mean, if you're not getting to that point, then yeah. But speaking of which, do you see like there's the new character Octane?
Octane, yeah.
I might wait to buy that because I have enough the credits. Mm-hmm. Do you see its abilities?
Yeah, it's all about like speed and stuff.
Yeah, I think I would like that. And he looks cool. So I don't know. We'll see. I might get that, but I want to wait. I think it's supposed to come out tomorrow of what Trevor read. But we'll see. But yeah, I've been playing Wraith because I have a cool skin and she has cool skins. And I played some Bloodhound. I think he's cool too.
Or she. Who knows?
Yeah, or she, I guess.
It's voiced by a female, but like you can't really tell if it's a guy or a girl underneath all that. Yeah.
Interesting. No, that's cool though. So you've been playing the Apex, and then we've been playing Civ 6.
It's been fun.
The Civ 6, guys. We can't get the sale now, so I'm sorry.
Our
friend Cole, like decided, dude, that's such BS, dude. He said, Cole, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but we told you like 4 days ago to get this, and you're telling, and you were home for the past 4 days. You didn't like sleep over somewhere for like, so we told you to get it, dude. We told you, bro. And now it's $60. And I know it will go on sale eventually, but dude, that's not going to be on sale like that for a while.
Yeah, it was $18 for Civ 6, and then it was $24 for
the
Civ
Deluxe.
6 Deluxe, which is the Civ 6 and then the first expansion, which added like 6 new civilizations.
Was it the first expansion? I thought it was just expansion. Or I thought it was just civilizations. Was it actually an expansion?
Well, I mean, like, technically, it's
I don't think it was.
Technically, those are expansions. I mean, it's not like Rising Storm or whatever.
Right. Okay. I just didn't know. I was just wondering because I was like, wait,
it adds new stuff, so it's an expansion. Like,
right. Yeah, no. So it was great because that one was retailed at $80, and
and it was 24.
Let's see, is it now? It's back to full price, right?
Yeah, everything's back to full price.
Jeez, Cole, what are you doing? Because, dude, it's so fun, man. Me and Trevor have been like playing it a lot.
Yeah.
And Sean bought it, so now he has it. See, like, he wasn't able to play with us yet, but he bought it because he knows, like...
Yeah, he's going to play it.
Exactly. It's like, God, rip. Wow, Monster Hunter $60 on Steam.
Dang. That's crazy.
But yeah, Rip Cole. We've been playing Civ 6. It's hilarious. We super recommend it. I don't know if it got bad reviews or anything. It was good though. I like it. I don't know.
I like it. I mean, it's a lot more fun to play with people too. Like, this is the first time I'm actually like playing with people in like a Civ game, which is nice.
Yeah, no, it's actually super fun.
So that's been fun. So I'm Australia. So me, Adam, and Trevor are playing a game, and like a bunch of AIs. So I'm Australia. Adam is Norway, and then Trevor is France. And Adam, I love this because like it seems like Adam has the bad luck that I have in Apex, but in Civilization, to where he doesn't do anything. Like, he doesn't attack anyone. He doesn't like raise armies to do anything. He doesn't do anything bad. But everyone like hates it. All the AIs hate his guts for no reason, and it's great.
I denounce your evil deeds.
Yeah, they denounce his evil deeds of just existing, basically, and then they're like, me and Trevor keep getting like deal offers, from the AI, like, how about we declare joint war against Adam? And it's like, no.
It is kind of wild because it's funny because I started a single player one with Montezuma, and that's fun. And I started one with you, and then that one was who was I? We were playing random, weren't we? Who were we in that one? We just played that one.
I don't remember.
We played a lot though. Gosh, I can't remember now. I think I was Japan, and you were. Yeah, I was Japan, and you were someone else. We did random.
Oh, I was Chimer or something.
I hate Chimer.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah, we did that. And me and Trevor have a game where I am Sparta, and he is Poland. And in that one, same deal. Basically, I spawn in the middle of the map, like always. I don't get the little sides or anything like that, which I'm really sad about. And I literally spawn, and these civilizations just build cities everywhere around me, and like they pretty much corner me in, and they declare war on me, and I'm like, why? So me and Trevor actually declared a joint war on the Chimer because he had got out of hand, and it's funny because everyone denounced him after we did that, so it was kind of funny because he had like a scheme going on apparently, like he had like an agenda, because you know how like when you look at people they have like hidden agendas. Apparently he had a hidden agenda and people didn't like it, and so people hate him now. It's really funny.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it says in their things it's hidden agenda.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, like there's so much about Civ 6 I don't know that I need to like learn.
It's really fun though. Like they added so many cool things. Like they added.
I probably have like 13 spies in my capital and don't even know it.
Yeah, no, it's fun. So that's another funny thing, right? So we're going to war against the Chimer, me and Trevor. And in this game, I'm all about culture because I'm just one of my strong suits with my civilization. So I'm trying to do a culture win. Trevor, I believe, was trying to do a religion win, but then like 3 other civilizations were just destroying him with religion, because you can actually declare holy wars, which are sick, and you can like convert cities to different religions, and it's actually really cool. It's like a whole new war. And they can basically go in your borders at all times. It's like you can't stop them from going in your borders because they're like missionaries, I guess.
Yeah.
So literally at my capital, I have Buddhism, Christianity, Eastern Orthodoxy, and they're all just fighting each other. Like it's literally like the Crusades. They're just like the animation. They like raise their arms and this like light comes down. It smites like
That's awesome.
The troops. So basically, I have like 4 different cities, and like 3 of them have different religions. Like one is like Christianity, one is Buddhism, one is like Eastern Orthodoxy, and it's just so funny because like they have all that, which is funny. And then Trevor, we're about to start this war, and Trevor's like, why does it say I'm bankrupt? And he's like, I'm losing gold, and it's like, but I have gold and I can't upgrade my troops. And so I had to give him 50 gold to upgrade his troops, and then he found out that he had like multiple spies in his like city that were stealing from his treasury. So they stole like 2,000 gold or something. And you can you can make spies. Like if you get your culture up and civics up, you get the ability to make spies, and basically they can go into cities. And so that's what like delegations are for and stuff. But you don't know if they're spies or not. That's why I don't trust delegations after that happened. But basically, like you can put spies in your city. You can do like all that. Then they have it's crazy. There's so much to it. I can't even really explain it all. But basically, like they added like so much, and it's awesome. I love it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about that? Because I think it's great.
I mean, I'm enjoying playing Australia. It's great. Whenever like,
what are their abilities?
So they get a boost to housing, and like something else, I think, when they settle cities on the coast. So you start with extra housing, which is nice. They get like a tile upgrade called the Outback Station. Live adventures, go Outback.
Oh my god.
And basically it gives you like food and production. So it's like a mine and a farm in one, but like it's like a little worse than both of them. Like if there was just like a farm and a mine. But the trick with them is if you have things like adjacent to them, like a pasture or other Outback stations, they get like an extra boost. So then like you just basically you just spam them basically, and your whole empire becomes like Outback steakhouse. Wow. And then you have like a million food in production.
That's why your freaking city was growing so fast. I was like,
I haven't built any of them though. That's the thing.
No, but that's funny. I like look over on the map and your city's massive. I'm like,
yeah, my city's great. Remember when you like made fun of how weak my city was because like its defense was like 30 and yours?
It
was, like,
was
60?
though, dude. I was really surprised.
And then I caught up like that.
I don't know why though. I don't know what that number is.
I don't know either because like I haven't really upgraded it with like military stuff. I've just
that's
been
what I'm
building
saying.
and
It doesn't
buildings
make
and everything.
It's weird, man.
I don't know. And I also have like no army. I have like 4 units maybe that are like military.
I know, that's funny.
But then they get there's a unit that they get which replaces infantry, which gets like a boost when they fight on the coast.
Okay.
So
well, that's cool though. I was just curious. I've played with the Vikings now, Sparta, Japan, and Montezuma, and they have all been really fun. Yeah, there's just so much. Like the thing that I have trouble with Civ is in Civ 6 is balancing the districts, and well, I feel like I build the districts enough. Like I feel like I build the districts a lot actually, but it's balancing the builders because if you guys have played Civ 5, the biggest difference or one of the big changes is you don't actually you consume builders. So basically like in Civ 5 you had a builder and basically it took like 3 turns to like build a farm and you kept them. But in this game they get 3 builds and you can have modifiers and things that allow them to have more builds and stuff.
They have charges basically.
Yeah, they have charges. So once you use them, they disappear. Which in the sense, it's not terrible because like you're not using maintenance for gold, which is nice. But it is hard to figure. It's definitely a challenge, and like that's why Civ is like so fun. I think to me because there is really a lot of strategy and a lot of things you don't realize. And I've watched some videos on it and. I mean, I didn't realize like that you could manage each of your tiles, basically put citizens there. And so basically, if you don't build something there, you're still getting food and gold and resources from that tile if the citizen's working it. But if you build something there, it basically gives you like a boost to it. And I didn't realize that, which is like interesting. I mean, I knew that when we were playing, but like I looked it up. And so it's interesting because it's hard to tell sometimes when to build builders because like...
I'll usually build them ahead of time, or I'll just buy them because like I have gold.
I mean, yeah, I can buy them too, but like I just it's hard sometimes because it's like the other difference with Civ 6 is you have districts. So basically, you build like what is it, barracks, theater, like like all this stuff, and basically inside of those you build other buildings because if you don't build those, you can't build like universities, can't build barracks, can't build stables, you can't build like theaters, and so that's another thing you have to manage, and that's kind of interesting because that takes up tile space. So I don't know, it's definitely a lot of it's more challenging, which I think is really fun about it. Plus, it looks
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
interesting. I do like the builders though. How they changed it to where it's charges instead of like, oh, it takes X amount of turns to build whatever.
Now I do too.
Because like if you can plan accordingly, which I feel like I've done a pretty good job of, like you can go settle a new city and have a builder right there to like do stuff like right away, which is awesome. And like you get the stuff instantly too, so it's not like, oh, they have charges and it still takes like 3 turns to build a farm. No, you use the charge and it's instant, and you build a farm like right away, which is really nice. I'm also gonna snap one more time just because. But yeah, I mean, and like you can also get upgrades so they hold more charges and everything. Like I think in our game with Trevor, I'm up to like 5 or 6 charges on every builder. So like
Oh,
I don't even have to like make any more.
Oh yeah. See, I haven't really prioritized that. So like I know that you can, but I've prioritized other things. Because I know you can do that with government and stuff. Like they can give extra charges, and I know some wonders give extra charges, stuff like that. No, yeah, I do. I like it too. It's just interesting dynamic to have to like strategize, especially when you're building military units and like watching gold maintenance and everything. I never have a problem with gold. Like my gold production is always amazing.
Yeah.
But
I usually do, but I feel like that's because I haven't been like military that much in our game. So like I haven't had to worry about like unit maintenance or anything like that. But I get like a ton of gold. So
yeah, I mean, I've done military and it's still not that hard. Like you just have to prioritize like you got to prioritize trade routes. You got to prioritize like the money centers and stuff.
oh yeah, that's another thing. Trading is different too from
Yeah,
Civ 5. You actually have traders now. So like before in Civ 5, you just build a road between 2 cities and like 2 of your cities, and they would be like trading basically, and you would get like a little boost in your gold per turn or whatever. But now you actually have to build traders or like hire them, I guess, and then they're the ones who build the roads, and they like go from one city to another city, and then they go back to the first city, and like that's like the trade. And you can each time you do that, you can use they basically leave like a trading outpost in each city they go to, so like you can use the trading outpost to extend their range even further. So like before I could only trade between like my first city and my second city, but then after that trade was complete, I could go to like your city, Adam, through my second city basically.
right, and then you hear stuff from that.
Yeah, and it's so funny because like you hear like rumors from them, which I mean it's all like I guess it's public knowledge. I don't know if you guys get those like notifications too on screen, but like at the beginning of each turn or whatever, you'll like get a little pop up on your screens like your trader Nicole thinks or overheard that the Norwegian Empire has grown quite recently or whatever, and it just means like Adam just made another city basically.
Yeah, it's pretty
But
cool.
it's just, I love it because like Trader Nicole or like merchant like Esteban or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like what?
No, it's cool. And I mean, there's just so much other stuff too. Like there's city-state stuff where you can be like the suzerain of, which like lets you control their military. And like I actually did that in Joe and was it? No,
Oh yeah,
I did that.
forgot
No,
about
I did that in Trevor's game. Me and Trevor's game. When Keimer attacked my capital, they literally did it to 0. All they had to do was put a melee unit in, and my capital was gone, which was crazy. And then it made peace the next turn, but it was awesome. But basically, I took control of the city-state north of me. I took control of their military. I paid them 90 gold. Took control of their military and used their units, and it was like really helpful. But like, because I had so much influence on them, because you send envoys, and so basically like. There's so much stuff, and it's like awesome. And it's funny because we haven't even beaten a game yet. Like we're working through our game. We're on like turn 100 and something. But like I'm sure the end parts of the game too have some really cool things too. Like I've already started to see some of them. So it's just really interesting. And I've been really enjoying it. I like Civilization. I think it's fun.
Yeah. So are we gonna play it tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
With
yeah,
Trevor?
I'd be down.
Hey,
Maybe
go.
Sean too.
We'd have to start another game. I want to finish the game.
No, I know. I mean, we could definitely play ours with Trevor, but I mean, I should be good. I mean, I should be here to play, so
Okay.
yeah, so we can probably
Yeah.
play.
Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit and tell you about this Apex
Yeah, I was
game
gonna ask you.
that I ended my stream on. So we're not streaming this podcast because Adam had life things or whatever, and we couldn't do it, I guess, super late at night. Anyways, so I was streaming Apex earlier tonight, I should say, and I like you heard before, my luck sucks, and like wasn't having any better luck with a teammate that I know. But we get this one guy. His name is Legend ZXO, or maybe it's Legend Zexo. I don't know, but that's how you spell it. And he was okay. The best way to describe him is he's like, you know, like in cartoons where like there's the guy who's like just really stupid or like maybe not stupid, but like clueless and like naive and like oblivious to things around him. He's like the guy in the cartoon where like they walk through like a construction site while like brushing their teeth and like with a blindfold on or something, and like everything just happens to miss them and like they get to their destination like perfectly unharmed.
Oh my gosh.
He was like that, and it was amazing. Like he literally, there was one point in the game I was dead. It was just him and Soma alive, and he literally like charged in to a team of 3 by himself, and they missed like all of their shots.
Oh my gosh.
And he was actually like hitting his, which was amazing. But like it was so funny because when we first landed, we landed in the swamp, and there was like 2 or maybe 3 other squads that landed there too. And he was, instead of like looking for loot, he was like looking for enemy like squads, and he was just like calling them out the whole time on voice comms. It was great. He was like, "Oh, enemy squad here!" Like he was like sort of like jittery and like freaking out about like every little thing. We're, like,
Reminds
oh
me
my
of
gosh.
Stone Mountain.
Sort of, except it sounded like he was like really trying hard, like not like try hard, but like trying hard, if that makes sense.
No, I know what you mean.
And like he was just like calling out like everything, like enemy squad over here, oh god, there's a squad over here, they're shooting and stuff like that, and oh, I'm being shot at, and it was just so funny. And we're like me and Soma were just like, we love this guy, we need to get him to top 2 just to see like how much he freaks out in like the finals. And like
Oh my gosh.
so backtrack a little bit so like I said earlier, he was fighting a squad all by himself. I was dead. Soma comes up and helps him freaking fight him off, and the way he got away was hilarious. So they were at I think it's like bridges or whatever. It's like with like the houses in the river, and there's like the big cliff on the side or whatever. So they were on the cliff. Soma was like down near the houses, and so he like shoots them, somehow dodges like all their bullets, and he's like, oh frick, I have to reload, like, and there's 3 of them, he finally realized, oh, there's 3 of them, let me like jump off this cliff. So he jumps off the cliff and he tries to shoot a smoke bomb because he's Bangalore, so he tries to make smoke like at his feet. Somehow he misses his feet and shoots it down to the next ledge of the cliff. So he didn't even have smoke. So then he finally dropped down to that ledge and he's in smoke. And then I don't know if it was like a misclick or what, but he pulled out his Bangalore ult, which is like a grenade flare where you throw it and like it calls down an airstrike. And I don't know if he meant to throw it, but he threw it in the direction opposite of the enemy. But I guess because he was in the smoke, he couldn't see that he was standing right in front of a rock face, and it literally just like bounced off the rock face and landed at his feet.
Oh my
and you just hear him freaking out like, oh crap. So he starts running away, and somehow like the trajectory of the airstrike didn't even go like the direction that he threw it in. It went like a complete, like if he was facing south and if he threw it south, the airstrike somehow went to the west, which was like his right. And that's the direction he was running in. So like he was running through his own airstrike. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? It was amazing though. And like he got out alive. The squad like either died or ran away too. I don't know. But then Soma and him revived me finally. So I came back for like a little bit, got a gun, died again. He died again. And this was like, there was like maybe 4 or 5 squads left. And we're like, oh crap, it's just Soma now. But Soma, I guess, killed the guy that killed us. Or he ran away. I don't remember. Oh no, he ran away. So then Soma gets both of our banners, and this is like round like 3, so the ring like hurts a lot. And he grabs both of our banners, and he starts running like through the ring at like the closest like respawn point for us. And he's taking all this damage because like it's round 3 of the ring, so like it does a ton of damage and stuff. And in the distance, you just see like the last like 3 squads fighting each other, and like inside the ring, like the safe zone, and someone's just like, don't mind me, guys. And he's like running through the ring the whole time. He gets us to a freaking respawn point, throws down his drone as lifeline so he doesn't die, respawns us, and by this point there's one other squad left. And then so me and Legend Exo or Legends Zexo, I don't know, whatever, freaking respawn. We have like no guns or anything. I managed to find like one gun in like a nearby like loot crate thing. He goes running off towards like the nearest town, and me and Soma are just like, well, I guess it's just us versus this last squad.
Oh my god.
and then it gets better. So Soma, I guess, downed one of the enemy. Because they had one person on the ground and like 2 other people left. It was like a Wraith and a Bloodhound. I managed to get an RE45, which is an automatic pistol, and I use that to down the Bloodhound. But he like gets me really low on health. And then the Wraith like backs up, and I'm like, okay, well, me and Soma can take this one Wraith. Like, we got this. And then like out of nowhere, these shots from from like my far left just come out of like the blue and kill the Wraith, and it's freaking Legend Exo with a gun.
Oh my god.
So he literally respawned, ran to town, looted, found the gun, and got the final kill.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
Was he freaking out?
Yeah, he was like, oh my god, what? Holy crap, dude. That was, oh my god, what? Me and Soma were freaking out more because like we wanted to get him to top 2 just to see like what would happen. And it was funny because like as we were respawning, he was like, okay, what do we do? Because he didn't know what to do. So Soma was just like, we're just going right at them, like towards the enemy. And he just ran off to town. He was like, nah, frick that.
That's hilarious. That is.
Yeah, and it was so worth it though. Like, we just wanted to get him to like the finals to see how much he would freak out. Because before he was like, enemy over here. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Oh my god. And like, it was so worth it.
Yeah, some of the
I can't believe we won.
Okay, let me tell you about me and Trevor's experiences with our people that we play with. Okay,
Sure.
I don't understand how on PC every single person that we play with, their microphone is literally it's like they're talking through a pine cone. It's like, what is your mic? Like, dude, every person we play with, their mic is so bad. It's like, are we like the 1% like with our mics? Like, do we like I don't understand, because literally they talk and it's like and we're like, what? Like, what are you saying?
Are you sure you're not just playing with Christian Bale's Batman?
I mean, we might be the real Christian Bale. But, dude, it's so funny because Trevor and I die every time. Like, not literally die in the game. We die laughing because every time we get someone, they're like, "I've got an enemy over here." And we're like, what did you just say? Like, well, I don't understand why your mic is so bad. Like, it's always that. And then we get people that are so bad. Like, and I'm saying, like, Joe, they can't hit a single shot with point blank. Like, they have an automatic gun and their screen looks like they're having a seizure. Like, they're like or whatever. And it's like, dude, we just get people that can't shoot things. It's like, but the mic is the thing that really makes us laugh. It's insane. I'm like, do people really just not have a decent mic? Like, you could use literally a Logitech mic, like, that's $15 and it would sound better than what you're using. Like,
do you ever talk back to them?
No, we just
you should talk back to them in their own like bad mic
sometimes
lingo.
Well, no, sometimes we type to them, and
well, I mean, like, actual like
no, I know, but we're always in Discord. But it's funny because whenever they're like, "Hey, where do you guys want to land? Good luck out there," I go, "Yeah, we're gonna land here," but they can't hear me, so it's just kind of funny because I'm just like talking to Trevor. Yeah. But no, so there's that, and I just it's just so interesting. And then the other thing is too, me and Trevor definitely died to a hacker tonight, 100%, because
I had that happen too.
Yeah, like, I don't know how to prove it because I know that they said 330,000 accounts were banned due to like the aimbotting and hacking, which is a lot of accounts. Because, dude, I was literally like 50 yards away from this guy. I had a purple shield, purple helmet, full health, full shield. Dude literally downed me, and I swear to you, like, I swear it was half a second. I was like, there's no way. Like, with a machine gun. I was like, there's no way. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, so he was definitely hacking. It was like a Bangalore, and he downed Trevor too. We were like, our whole squad had like purple shields, and it was like, it was insane, bro. I was like, I don't know how to like prove that or report that, but there's just no way.
I don't know. Me and Soma had an instance like that on Sunday, I think, where like there was this guy who it looked like he was shooting us through a hill. Like we were on the top of the hill, but like it was a steep slope, so like you couldn't see people like on the hill necessarily, and there was also like bushes and stuff. So like you couldn't really see anyone, but he somehow shot me like through the hill, like through the ground, and I was like, how the frick? And then like Soma, like I guess hid behind cover or something, and he still found him. So Soma thinks he was using like wall hacks or something. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, there's definitely people that do that, and it's kind of frustrating.
Interesting.
But yeah. So I want to talk real quick about the Division 2 real quick, and then we can do our 22 things of something. 22 days of Christmas. 22 days of Soma. But so okay, they released some stuff, and I actually, I sent you that video. I don't know if you got to watch it or whatever, but basically, for anyone who's like on the fence about buying the Division 2, I'll probably try to link this video like in the description of our podcast, because it's actually really, really helpful. Basically, they do like dev stuff where like they have like an hour video, and the devs talk about certain aspects of the game. So basically, there was people knew about the end game sort of before, but they didn't know like they were going to release all this information. But I would say based off the content that they talked about, at launch, Division 2 has probably 3 times or more the amount of end game that Division 1 had, and I would say Destiny as well. Like it's kind of insane. So basically, just to give you guys a little rundown, your level 1 through 30. The campaign is supposed to be, they said, like 40 hours, 35, 40 hours. Now, that's if you explore, all the dialogue and everything. So you can probably do it quicker than that. But I've been watching some streamers today, and the missions are actually pretty long. So I think like they're supposed to be like that, which is interesting, which is cool. So anyways, so 1 through 30, when you hit level 30, you get 3 specializations. They're adding 3 more, and like 6 months from now, I think they're adding 3 more specializations. But you get 3 specializations. They all have certain abilities. I'm not going to go deep into that, but basically they're classes, and like they all have skill trees. They all have mods, like all this other stuff. And basically you do it to your playstyle. Second note, real quick. Also, I've heard the character customization is amazing. So apparently there's like videos about it. Like it's like Fallout-esque level apparently. Like you can create like someone who looks just like you. It's apparently amazing. Like Eric's had a video.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, like Eric's has a video on it actually in their channel. I think they do. Someone has it. I think it was Eric's. But basically the character customization is amazing apparently. And that was not how it was in Division 1. Division 1's character customization was poop. Like
it was all right, but yeah, it wasn't great. I think so. What's funny is like for Division 1, I think I just did like a pre-selected guy or something.
Yeah.
Cause like in the beta you can't like customize it all for Division 2 anyways.
Right.
And like I think it was the same for Division 1 when we played the beta. So but like you could like randomize until you got something that you liked. And I ended up with like this Asian guy, and I'm like, all right, I'm keeping him, and I carried him over to Division 1. So for Division 2, I was going to do a white guy to be like, oh yeah, this is me. And I'm like, you know what? No, black guy looks way cooler. So I made a black guy.
That's amazing. Yeah.
And he looked awesome.
Yeah. So apparently the character customization is awesome. So like you can do some crazy stuff, which is cool. So I'm excited about that. But so let me get back to the other thing. So you get 1 through 30, you get to pick a specialization, you get a signature weapon, all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And basically, they have the whole map changes. The living map changes when you hit 30. So everything, the locations and stuff are pretty similar, but you basically have all these new things and events that open up, and it's called World Tier 1. And basically, there's 3 strongholds, which are sort of like strikes, I'm assuming, kind of like Destiny. But to unlock each stronghold, you have to do 2 missions before you unlock that stronghold. Once you complete all those strongholds and a few other things in that world, you go to world tier 2. And there's more stuff to do in that. Like there's more like missions, there's more like capture things. And this is just PvE. This isn't even PvP. Like this isn't Dark Zone. This isn't, all that. Because there's Dark Zone, which also has in-game. There's PvP, which also has in-game because you rank up with this certain ranking system. It's called like, I can't remember. It's called like Valor or something. I don't know what it is. No, that's Destiny. It's some sort of name to it. But basically you rank up like that. So this is just PvE. Yeah. But basically get to world tier 2. They've got more strongholds, higher difficulty ones, blah, 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 blah. You do that again. Then you go to world tier 3. You do like a bunch of other things. You rank up, you get gear score. You do all that. Then you go to tier 4. And apparently that's the highest tier until I think the raid comes out, which is in like 3 weeks. And the raid, I think, opens up tier 5, I believe. So apparently that's like the ranking system of like in-game of the maps. And basically the map just changes every time you go to each tier. So with all that, there's a random vendor that appears every day and a half.
Interesting.
So it's connected. There's 2 vendors. Well, there's one vendor and there's one other guy. So one guy's called the Snitch. Okay. So to find the random vendor, you have to find the snitch on the map. So just because it's kind of like Xur, but apparently it's not the same for everyone. So basically, if you find the snitch, then he will locate the vendor who's a girl for you on the map, and you have to go investigate and find her. And she will appear every 1.5 days. So basically, you have to find the snitch in Division 2. And the snitch shows you, he's like this guy that shows you like where this vendor is. This vendor sells high-end gear and like kind of like stuff like Xur sells. It sells like really unique gear and it sells like really good gear. And so basically, that appears apparently every 1.5 days, it appears for like 12 hours and then it goes away and then it comes back. And then that's tied to the 52 world bosses. So basically, there's 52 world bosses in the whole PvP or PvE, and all of them are, there's 4 factions in the game, and they're called the Deck of 52 because it's set up like a deck of cards. So basically, each faction is a suit. So like spades, hearts, clubs, and what's the other one? Diamonds. So basically, when you kill every world boss in that suit, you get special rewards. And obviously, when you kill any world boss, you get loot drops, you get special gear for them, you get sets, all that stuff. But when you kill each suit of world bosses, you get these special things from these vendors and like the snitch, and from all these other things, you get like these bounties and stuff. And they don't respawn until you kill all 52, and then they respawn again, but apparently they're like harder or something, but they spawn randomly apparently. So like you'll be in like a mission or fighting apparently according to the lead dev, and like they'll always appear apparently in like the most inconvenient times, and they're like really hard. they're named enemies. They're like really hard like to kill. So they're really challenging. But he's like, they'll come and they'll appear, but it'll always be when you're not wanting him to. But he said it's exciting because like they drop really good stuff, and basically like it's a deck of cards. So you have to kill all 52, and then when you kill all 52, then it opens up like this other thing. So that's really cool. So that right there is like that's just like apparently the cusp of the PvE in game that they have. Like there's more stuff that they haven't said, obviously, but that's like the stuff that is going to be like some of the big in game stuff. Like, and then there's going to be a little more after that obviously they're not spoiling anything. And then they have the raid and something else coming in like 3 weeks that's free and all that stuff. But then on top of that, you obviously have Dark Zone and you have like PvP and stuff like that. But yeah, so the in game is surprisingly large for launch. Like people were actually really like impressed because this is not very common. If you guys have listened to our podcast, like we talk a lot about like in game for games, and a lot of times they just don't add a lot of stuff and enough stuff. So like that's why I'm really excited about it, because I actually think that this game at launch is actually going to be really good. And I mean, everyone that's been playing it that I've watched, they've been loving it. So it's like it just seems like it's been all positive like feedback. So I'm really excited about it, and the fact that like all the DLC this year is free is like amazing. Like, so you don't have to pay for DLC. You can pay for a pass and you get like a few things early, but it's not like you get the content necessarily early. You get like the specializations early, like a couple days or whatever. But you don't have to do that, and so it's actually really nice how they set it up. But I don't know. So I just want to tell you guys that.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, no. So I want to tell you guys that because if you want, I'll link it in the thing. But if you want and you're on the fence about it, it's really a good video because like it literally shows you all the end game, and then there's gonna be more stuff on top of that. So, and there's like vanity items and stuff you can customize your guy with. It's like really cool. So, yeah. Yeah, dude. That's my Division 2 thing.
Cool.
Yeah, dude. So, you guys should buy it. You guys should add me. If Joe gets it, you should add him too. And then yeah, we'll all play. We'll make a clan. We'll call it the oh my gosh, that's the T-Rex clan. And no, can we call it that dude's name? That's the new Stevens D.
Oh, what? Legend Zexo?
Yeah, Legend Zexo.
Dude, he totally was Stevens D. Oh, my God.
Stevens D, dude. Stevens, that's...
God.
What if it was the same person, dude? They're legends.
That'd be great.
Dude, we need like a Hall of Fame for the people that we play with. Stevens D, Legends Zexo. I do miss our Destiny strikes. They were fun.
Those are funny.
All right, well, what are 22 somethings of something?
I don't know. 22.
You thought of a good one last time.
It's all right.
The Pokemon was great.
Yeah. Trying to think. I don't know.
Hold on. I think I've got a good one.
22 is a lot.
No, it is, but I think I've got an idea. So what if it's... Let's see.
We should really like plan these out.
Yeah, we should. We're bad at this. It's okay. We're gonna get better, guys. We promise by the 52nd episode we'll be better. I was gonna do something with civilization, but I was gonna try to think of like something to do with that one. Like 22. Let's see. 22. I was gonna be like 22 top Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but no.
See, I thought about that, but I don't even know if I can think of any.
No, I know.
Or like 22 of them.
Let's see. Describe. Let's see. 22 reasons why.
That's a lot.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Oh
gosh. This is tough. If you guys were here with us right now, what would you say?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just save it for 23.
Maybe. 23 is Kobe year. Or LeBron
We'll
year.
do a total of 55 things.
55 things. Wow.
No, frick that. We can't keep going up, though. There's no way.
I know.
We have to cap it at some point.
Well, you could do like describe something in 22 words. That's not that hard, but like we'd have to think.
Okay, what are we going to describe?
No. We'd have to think about that. Like we have to plan this out better. So we probably just save it for 23 for you guys because we don't have one because it's hard to think of these things.
Come up with something. We'll come up with an outro and maybe the intro.
Next time.
I totally forgot about the intro.
So yeah, it's fine. But here's the thing. So we are going to be getting like more organized with that stuff, but you guys can look out for this. So I'm going to be re-updating all the Bro We Got This like social media and stuff this week because I update all the stream stuff and everything. So it's going to be doing all that, and I'm going to try to get these podcasts on iTunes again. It's just probably going to be like the end of this month. So it'll probably be like episode like 24. But I just want to let you guys know that. So make sure to follow Bro, We Got This on Twitter and Facebook. And I might make an Instagram account, but that's not certain yet. But it definitely Twitter and Facebook, because it will be updated and you'll get all of our updates and when our podcasts are live and everything like that. And then, like I said, we are going to have intros eventually. We're learning. So
Yep.
it just takes us a while. But yeah, Joe, do you have anything to say to our audience?
Not really, no. I mean, I guess, thanks for listening and stuff, as always. But not really. I'm kind of tired, actually.
No, I gotcha. All right.
Kinda wanna
Well,
go to
just
bed.
make sure to follow Joe on the Twitch. Twitch.tv
Yeah,
slash
twitch.tv/Joe the Joe. Twitch.tv/Bro We Got This for Adam. And
Yeah, guys.
yeah.
Just remember, in Legends XO we trust.
Legends Exa, dude.
Basically, I don't know if we've shared the Stevens D story, but we might have to next
We
podcast.
can share it next podcast. I mean, we've done it before in like Let's Plays and stuff. But I
Yeah.
don't think the podcast.
So we'll share that with you guys in the podcast next. It's a great story, but we hope you
Do
guys.
you even remember this story though?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Because I just remember Stevens D and that's it.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys have a good morning, night, evening, wherever you're at when you're watching this.
Wow.
Hi, Sean. Hi, Joe's mom. Hi, Joe's sister. Hi, Cole. And other people that listen to our podcast. I know I have a bunch of other friends that listen. So
Hi, people.
hi, people. But also bye, and we will see you guys next week, and
Yeah.
just
And always remember to have faith and be great.
and
And we'll see you guys later.
become legend.